welcome to this beautiful moment. It's spring in Germany, and I love life. Today, I want to share about the way of life. You know, with every season, with every change on the planet, you also change. And this is similar to the Tao, or to what, for example, Matthias de Stefano teaches. You know, we are part of this larger consciousness, part of the not system, we could say system of Earth, but we are part of this ecosystem that is planet Earth. We're part of a mind that is far larger than us. You know, the mind of God, the mind of life. And within that mind of God, we can't surrender, you know. I have thought about that a lot recently, perhaps a bit out of necessity. But I think there's really nothing to figure out. And when we allow ourselves to be part of this bigger reality, part of this bigger life that is apparent, we also suffer less, you know. I mean, look at this. This is nature. I mean, there is obviously the human part, like there, Autobahn. I always love making jokes in German. Might have a Bratwurst mit Brötchen und Ketchup. But let's see, where was I? Don't click off the video, guys. I'm really making a good point here. What I wanted to say is that surrendering and remembering as being part of the infinitude of beauty. Right, this is what I wanted to say. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Let me check. But even this, for me, it contains everything. I mean, I cannot really put it into words, but it's almost looking into the infinite abyss, you know? Perhaps many of you feel the same way. I hope you do, because this is a beautiful thing. And yeah, what happens with life then, right? I feel like there will be much more beauty. You know, when we tune in into the reality that already is, which you might call it God or whatnot, then it'll, of course, there's the belief it'll all work out for us, and I do believe that, but perhaps there is no need for it to work out anymore. And paradoxically, this is actually when things actually start to happen, you know. All of a sudden you don't have problems anymore, people align, everybody is nice to each other, you don't really fight anymore because you stopped your internal fighting, right? and all of a sudden you, at least for myself, I find myself to be in harmony with almost everybody, with all of existence in a way. This doesn't mean that you don't have free will, right? I feel like if we want to go into that theology, philosophy aspect of God and all of it, I feel like we were, as souls, created in the image of God, and we are part of it. And God's will is our free will. But this is far, far grander than anything, infinite intelligence. I feel like it's strange. I cannot describe the way I feel about it, because life has taught me that everything is connected, and yet you are an individual, and in a way you are not. You see? It's so interesting. But yeah. Another thing that I want to say is to come back to what I was talking about in the beginning. When we allow ourselves to surrender to come back to seasonal changes, right? We also see that perhaps it's not everything about the way our lives are currently is like directly connected to us as a person. It might be just the overall seasonal change. I mean, look at trees. We are not really different. I mean, of course, it's a different type of intelligence, but look at trees. The leaves fall off, then they blossom in spring, then the colors get very, very beautiful in summer or in spring, and then it falls off, right? And it turns back into hibernation. So the human is not really different from the tree. And actual brain neurological pathways, is that the English word? They look similar to what that is, right? They look similar to the branches, which is funny. I used to smoke a lot of weed. I always thought they looked like weed butts, but this is what I see today. But yeah, let us all just perhaps surrender a bit more and be without need. We don't need to hold on. When you release the grip that your mind, ego, whatever construct has upon you, you just let it flow, let the energies just flow. When you feel it's tense, you just loosen the grip and let it all just flow. Flow. Everything appears to flow. Even flow appears to flow. Let's imagine there's a person, my cousin. He is called Florian. And now flow appears to flow. I'm making wacko jokes. You can turn off if you want to. So yeah, thank you for watching. This has been a beautiful video. I am very happy. I enjoy the time of year, spring. It's starting to awaken again, and so is more of life awakening within me, and I hope that it is also awakening within you. Let life take its course and don't try to hold on. That's what I can say. Surrender and you'll be so free. Actually, the last few weeks might have been, perhaps, at least emotionally wise, some of the best weeks I ever had, because I really, really, really did this. I just let it go. I stopped doing anything, and I'm so happy, you know, very fulfilled. And with that, I don't want to talk anymore. I have already said a lot, and I wish you all well. Thank you.